So, where was that planet where we built our hydroponic farm? Here. But it was 5 and it is now 4. Nothing has changed whatsoever. That's right, it's me, Scryptar. How you doing, folks? I'm doing great, as usual, and we're back with another episode of Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars. And we're about to conquer the stars, right? This one, well, it's a planet. Well, if you get the planet, you get the star system. That's what I meant. So, before we do that, let's have a look at our overall situation. Last episode we skipped a lot of stuff we would usually be doing just to get this sped up a bit. Start over here. We have a frigate waiting here with around about 55% health. I'm going to move that guy over here so he can heal up. We should get a pop-up still when a pirate fleet springs up in that system, so we can then move him back. It's just one turn, so we don't really worry about that just now. Just don't forget about it. Mental note to myself. So, then, planet has grown. Not much we can do with you here. Since you're not producing anything, we can just keep you there for the moment. We'll start producing once we start filling up the queue, which we are doing in the second. Just want to have an overall look first. Do we have anything else that requires our immediate attention? There's not much happening here. This guy is building an outpost. That one is done, that one is done. Once this one is done, this is sectioned off. This is sectioned off from here. Oh, we've discovered that system, right? We haven't had a look yet. Oh, it's nice, except for the gravity. We can work on the radiation. Not just yet, so that's something we want to do a little later. Same here. That's good for production, especially since we're close to one of those red space lanes, because then if we produce ships here, we can just venture out into space. We don't need to fly around our whole system first. So we still need... Well, technically, there's an outpost here, so everything that comes through here and flies up there is already blocked. It's just they have access to all of this, which would, you know, drive a split in our systems if they would actually want to colonize there. So we still need to go to one of these planets. Not the best. I guess we take that one then. To be able to section off this. So they might gain a foothold over here. Yeah, we need to work on that as well. Yeah, it's a little... It's not really nice to have a system like this right here. I mean, it would be even worse if there was no planet at all. This we can terraform, sooner or later. But still, at the moment it doesn't really help. You can just walk through here. We can't build bases here because we can't colonize there. Good, so this is one colony ship we have to queue up. Down here is another colony ship we have to queue up. Anything else we want? We want one of these planets. Which one was it? That one, I think. Yes, that one. Anything here? That's nice. So that's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Maybe 5. I want to have that system eventually. Nah. This one was empty and it's a dead end. We want that? Nah, we want that. So definitely 4, maybe 5. Maybe 6. And we want the system up here. One of them was good. Come on, pop up. That one, for example. Or that one. So definitely 4 colony ships that we need. So we can queue up those. And we've had some research done. We want to get our morale up. So again, let's take a look at our queues. Start at the home planet. There it is, Holo Simulator, plus 15% moral boost, we take that. I'm not quite sure if these do anything, seriously. I mean, they work on the food, so we have +1, we would get +4 if we had those. One has +2 and one has +1. And food usually determines how fast you reproduce. I mean, it's not that we're still reproducing on this planet, but if we start building colony ships, we will. So we have to check and see if that actually boosts our reproduction rate or if it doesn't. I mean, we don't need the food for living. Yeah, words, brain, water. And delicious, tasty water. We don't need it for living purposes, we don't need to consume it, but it might still be that it determines, as some sort of a modifier, how fast we reproduce. It's used to feed and grow the population of a planet. It doesn't tell us otherwise, so we might as well try that. For that we actually need a planet where we are still reproducing, so we don't queue that up here just yet. Same here, it's not really much to do. What can we do? What can we do? We leave this running for a while until we get down to 0. It's not really that much to do here at the moment. Nothing of importance. Once that gets down to 0, this will disappear and we have a free spot here. And then we do that next. Put that there. No, there. The only thing this does is unlock one of these two, maybe even both. That should only be one, it goes up to 95. And it boosts our research. These guys are all working, so it hasn't got anything to do with production the way we set this up. So it won't change anything according to the numbers in the production cube, so it's not of that much importance. I still want to have it before I have the rest. I mean, the sooner we get this up to 95% or even higher, the more we can crank up the taxes. Same here, you got nothing really much to do. You're at 7 out of 10, so you're a good planet to try this on. Let's take the +2. So this should go from 3 to 5, almost doubles it. And as far as I can see, this takes 5 turns. We haven't seen this from the start, but I think this was at 8 turns, as for every other planet. If this number doesn't change then this building doesn't do anything except consume maintenance costs. Which means we're going to get rid of it and we're not going to build it anywhere else again. We'll see. What I do... We have money? Oh, we do have money. You know what? Buy that. It's 5 turns now, it should be 4 turns next turn. If this almost doubles food output, it should be 3 or 2 turns next turn. You got even more options here. It's +1, +1, +2. It's +4, you're at +1, so that would quintuple our output. Not too bad. If that works, we want to have that. Maybe not on this planet, which is already done. So, let's do this. Then we don't really need anything else just yet. If there's nothing else you want to produce, we can always go to trade goods. 50% of production is converted into credits, so currently we have 22, so that would be +11. So we're at 18 here then. It's not bad, definitely. Here too. Take that moral as well, and then defend yourself. You're faster, so you go first. And you're not of that much importance at the moment. Neither are you. Yeah, let's do it this way. You're almost done, that's good. So that one goes next. Already have the marine barracks, so then you, and start producing all the other stuff. You, definitely you, might already be a little late to actually go for that, we should have done earlier. You could buy out that. Do we have to? Do we need that? And do you first, because this is about to grow. And if we put that guy down here, I guess we're starting to increase our pollution. So this should counteract it. You know what? Do it this way around. So now instead of 13 turns, it's 14 because we have to wait one turn, but it's only one turn. Doesn't really matter, we still have 10 points available. We're not going to produce any ships just now. Even if we do, it's only colony ships, which we only need for a couple of turns. Because then we use them to colonize, right? Good, so keep it at that. You're more important. That's 18, 28, 29 turns. Yeah, we need that fairly soon. Might even do that before I finish that. Not just now. We're at 80%. So once we have 3 people, that should still work. Should be a problem starting from 4 onward. And we're back home. So that's all our planets done. Don't need all those pop-ups. And then we're set to go. So when we left off, we were about to go up here and wreak some havoc. We're still doing that. Go on. Very good. Yep, it's down here. Well, it's still at 0. That's good. So where was that planet where we built our hydroponic farm? Here. But it was 5 and it is now 4. Nothing has changed whatsoever. So that's a waste of money. What we can do, view structures. Now this is actually new. Before you had to go in here and actually pick your structure to be able to, you know, scrap it. Now you can actually do like this. There it is. Cool. That didn't do anything. Now, I like that. That's the way it should be. Oh, these are toggle, right? Yeah, those are toggle. Okay, I was just wondering, where do I unselect my filter? But no, that's toggling. That's great. That's the last update. Didn't even see that. Nice. I can live with that. How do I get out? Done. Yes. So, yeah, we need to take care of pollution fairly soon. This way around, please. The more people we have working, the better it is for us, right? I mean, I don't really need to explain that. You get going. It's 1, 2, 3 turns to get there. Mohos. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Well, I would be surprised if you actually managed to go through there. Never had that situation before. That's quite interesting. Speaking of pirates, how are you doing? Done. Gorgeous. Then I move you back there. Put you on guard. And we don't need to worry about that anymore. It's good. Like that. So we now need to see how we spend our money wisely. And I think best thing we can do is buy out some production on those planets that don't have as many structures built yet. Inferno transformation, yeah, I've been waiting for that. So we don't need this. We can make good use of that. Flat +3 research is always good to have, especially if you get a -25 on your population. And that's the next thing we want. Gorgeous. So, what are we going to do next? Do we want to upgrade our military? I don't think so, because once we get rid of that guy up there, we're pretty safe. We do want to get into that technology that allows us to expand further, or at least to traverse through those red space lanes. If I could remember what that was called, it was some sort of scanner. Like that one. Well, that's good to have anyway, because the higher our scanner range, the less likely we get pirate bases to spring up in our systems, because like I said, once we have them under constant surveillance, they can't spring up there. It's only in systems that we can't look into. Wasn't that somewhere here? Electromagnetic refraction. Yeah, there. Absorbs the rogue energies generated by unstable war points. That's the red lanes. So once we have that, we can go through there. That's quite a ways to go, and it's not really that necessary just now. We could go straight to terraforming, get our population growth bonus here, and I think this is the first one we want anyway. Even our advisor says so.
The carbon speakers are intrigued by this vein's possibilities.
Alright. I'm too. Anything up here? Troop transport, we don't need that. That's production, should be a collider. Yes, we want that. More production is always good. As it leads to here, where we get our laboratory. Don't need that, only if we actually send troops down to a planet to take it over. We're more the eradicating type. So, it's just one of those stepping stones when you want to get over here, which is really good to have. That's the next on my list, actually. So we can upgrade our outposts, so they're more durable. And we get way more credits than we have now. Which we need, you know, our buildings cost upkeep and they're getting quite expensive. So, anything else? Maintenance 3, production 2, production per cell plus 1. Yeah, definitely good. Don't really need to worry about that, since we're not getting attacked just now. And then that would be the next. If we can actually get the gas giant compression, which allows us to collapse a gas giant and make it a habitable planet. As it says here, planet is barren, can turn out either large or huge. It's quite nice, then we can get this one system. That's connected to the red space lane. So we're going with that for now. Yes, thank you. And then we can transform that one. I'm not quite sure if you have to be already living in that system, so if you have to have a colony here to be able to do that. Who can tell us? You can tell us, right? Well, not just now. We have another one. Somewhere here. And since you're not orbiting anything where you can do this, I cannot click on it. But I can put you here. Gas giant compression. No, doesn't say anything about you have to own that system. Says it here, restricted to system with colony. Doesn't say it here. Might be because we haven't researched it yet, but that would be pretty foolish, because it does say it here for the jump gate. So this should work everywhere. And if that works everywhere, that saves us some trouble. Where are we? Here. Because we can go down here and just take that system. We don't need to worry about anything here. We don't need to speed colonize anything. We just need that one and block off these 2 points. And then we can get rid of this. This. That makes it oh so easy. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for that. So I think that was right in line with this technology, right? Yes, we queue that up. So 1, 2, then that. Very nice. And then right over there. Now, for that, do we need to have that? No, it's just doubling building production. So an advanced factory is not a requirement for advanced planet collapsing. Alright, gonna go with that. You're still moving up there. Anything here? No, we've been through that. There's no upgrades to any ships, and we wouldn't want to have any upgrades anyway, because we have our own blueprints currently running. But, get going. Speaking of which, you go back over here. Stay there. You come down here, I'm waiting for you, no problem. Oh. See, that's why I didn't take out those 2. Told you last episode, it's not a good idea. Interesting. Well, do whatever you like. You're definitely in the wrong system, considering that I have my whole fleet standing by to destroy you. Shield strength of 6. Is that shield or is that defense? Defense, okay. Defense 6. Attack 0. Well, try your luck if you wish. Ho ho. Oh, that's way too bad for you. There's absolutely nothing from stopping me taking over your planet. Let's see, what's the combat rating? Defense 1160, that must be the planet space station and stuff. Attack 48. I'm very sorry, but you're going to die now. That's fine. Well, let's have a go. And since this is a home planet, I guess you want to see that, especially if there's a starbase involved. They have one destroyer, which was hiding. Alright. Don't mind. Let's go. Jump! This is starting to look really cool once you get the bigger ships. That doesn't even look like a destroyer. It's a barge of some kind. So you're not coming. Alright. I'm moving around because there's asteroids in the way, and those asteroids block our missiles. Don't like to waste ammunition. There you go. Oh, I'm in firing range and you're not, but that's too bad for you. You know what? Just go in there. Let's have some fun. There's nothing I need to do here. Well, we haven't seen much, but it looked gorgeous. Well, at least you're still going. Destroy all the asteroids. Lost a frigate. Nearly lost a destroyer. Not worried about that. As long as we keep these three, everything else is fine. These currently are just a waste of money anyway. Everything those can do, these can do. If these survive, well, which they did, I'm just gonna deploy them throughout our systems to make sure that we don't encounter any more pirates. And that's pretty much it. So we dished out 3,500 points of damage. In turn, we received about 900. Their beam accuracy is way higher. They must have had a computer in there, which we didn't put into our systems yet. Point defense accuracy also way higher. Same situation, computer does that for you. Our missiles are better. Well, we have better missiles. And we had torpedoes. Yep. Well, how are you doing? 7 population, 12 marines, 4 structures. Only 4 structures. I think we don't even have one single planet that only has 4 structures. What have you been doing all the time? That message is new. Alright, well, I see that. Well, currently blockading that planet, so won't produce as much if I remember correctly. Or even if I don't remember correctly, it doesn't really matter. You're dead. And either way. Do I need to take care of our spy? I guess we are going to find out, since this is training up spies randomly. Anyway, we can't really interfere here, and we already have more spies than we need. Technically only need that one. Maybe one for counter-espionage. We will see if that spy survives that and gets sent back automatically, or if it might die in the process. Joe! Who wants some? I think we're pretty much done with everything. Yeah, you come up here, that's great. Just, you know, get in line. Couple more. And we already said we want the flat passive bonus rather than the cloning center, which is a better bonus, but it takes time to produce, it takes maintenance, and this would work from the moment we actually colonize a planet already. So we're going with that. For pretty much every other race I would not have done that, because we can just put people into food and everything's fine. For this one, obviously the better choice. Yep, we're working on that, that's fine. No updates to any of our blueprints. Gorgeous. You're done? Great, so go there. It'll take a while longer to research than it takes the space factory to get there. Don't mind, it's already there. It's a reminder to us about what we were actually trying to do in that system. Seriously, this person takes a long time to die. No surprise here. That wasn't too bad, right? Nah, just leave you there. It's fine. No need to repair. Could you please die now? Finally. And we now should get a pop-up that this race has been eliminated.
The Cabal is no more. We take our secrets with us, cast back into darkest shadow.
Except for those which I stole from you. Yeah, you said something about blades and I said something about torpedoes. You didn't want to believe me. Yeah, this mission was interrupted. I think there were still, what, 8 turns left or something? Of course it was interrupted because there's nobody left where you can steal from. Maybe they should work on that pop-up a little. So what happened to you? Ah, Bravo is dead. So it did kill our spy. We should have transferred him off planet before we've done that. Well, it's good to know. Definitely something to test, and this was the right decision to test that, I think. So, you've grown. Do it that way. Don't really want that pollution just now. Once we have that, I guess we can move this guy back. Oh yeah, that says. Killed in action. Doesn't even give you an extra pop-up. Alright. Good, well, if that's done, then only thing left to do is go over here, defeat that guy, leave a sentry in the system, leave a sentry in this system. Maybe put a sentry somewhere around here, distribute our fleet a little. I did not click on that, thank you. Because we have still a lot of, well, not unexplored stuff, but uninhabited stuff, so we don't have a permanent sensor presence in those systems, in that area. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of that next episode, I think. Should have enough queued up for most of the systems. What's happening here? That's not of that much importance. So let's do that first. Bang! That should do the trick. And let's clean up a little afterwards. Show! That should be fine for now, right? Well, we've done what we've come here to do. Stop evading me. Please stop evading me. Grand finale. Damage dealt. 2. A toilet broke on a cruiser. Very good. So, like I said, that should be that. Next time, we're gonna have another look into research. We're gonna settle the rest of the systems, or at least get that started. Operation Butterfly is in full swing. As far as I can see, that's pretty much finished, except for these 2 entry-exit points. Oh, we should just call them war points, which is the official name anyway, right? Yeah. And then we are going to do some more planeteering. By which I mean we have to check our planets and see what's next in line and how are we going to grow our race to galactic dominance. And then pretty soon we should venture out and explore the rest of the galaxy. Find Orion, find some more nice planets, find the other races, get into diplomacy a little more, because currently we are out of options. And we haven't met any minor civilization yet, which is quite weird, but judging as there are only 4 in the whole galaxy, yeah, there should have been one up here, pretty much. This is a 5th or 6th of everything there is to see. Well, gonna do that next time. That's it for today, folks. If you like the video, subscribe for more, leave a comment if you feel like it. Don't forget to enjoy yourselves. See you soon.